Okay, good evening. Shall we start? Can you hear me? ඇහෙනව නේද?
Oh,
Hi. So, we have started to discuss marketing mix strategies, right? So we started with product, and today we are going to discuss continue some more with the product strategy. So before moving to this lecture, so last week we discussed about the marketing system. Right. So what is a marketing system? It's all the institutes and the processes that are supporting the activity of marketing. So we call them as marketing systems. So all the people, activities, resources, technologies which are supporting for the activity of marketing, we call them as a marketing system, right? So under the marketing system, I gave you a self-study task to find out what are the challenges in the marketing system. That means in case of all the resources and activities, and how we can improve the marketing system, how to improve the marketing system. So, did you do the self-study task? So do you have any answers to share with me regarding the challenges in the marketing system? What are the challenges in the marketing system? Maybe in the local or the global context, what are the challenges have in the marketing system? Yes. Any answers? Or your suggestions to improve the marketing system? So I gave you this as a self-study task, and I asked you to note this down or else take a screenshot or whatever and do the self-study task. And I will ask before the today's lecture. Any answers?
rapid improvement of technologies.
Hmm. So is it a challenge or is it a challenge or what?
Challenge, madam.
How it become a challenge for the marketing system? Okay, maybe when the technologies are improving, if the marketing system cannot adapt for these new improvements, technologies, so the businesses cannot sustain in the market, right? අපි technologies change with the producers ලටත් businesses වලටත් ඒවට adopt වෙන්න බැරි නම් එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට they cannot sustain in the business or in the economy or in the market, right? Okay, then we have these changes of consumer behavior. There's one answer. Yes, it's one of the main challenge we have when we are doing marketing and for the marketing system. So consumer is one of the main part in the marketing system. So the consumer behavior is changing. So the day by day, with the era to era, the consumer behavior is changing. So it is a challenge. Good. Yes, competition with the competition in the market with the product, we have competitors for each and every product in the market. Maybe for the same product or the different products, there are competitors. So competition is also a challenge. Inflation is a challenge. Good. Any other? What about the others? Only two people are answering. So any of your suggestions to improve the marketing system? Marketing system එක improve කරන්න, do you have any suggestions? No suggestions. So this is a self-study task for you. So I'm not going to explain or I'm not going to give my points in my side because it's a self-study task for you. So you should have to do a part for your studies as well. Right. So we are moving to today's lecture. Right. So please go through the given self-study task. Okay. So we are going to start the module, the part marketing mix. Actually, we have started. So now you know what is a marketing mix, right? It's a set of tools, the tactics we are used to make the correct blend in the market, right? Correct marketing structure or marketing strategies in the market. So we have four components in the marketing mix. So we call them as 4Ps, right? Product, price, place, and promotion. So these become 4Ps for the producers. You know now it already. So we are going to discuss these marketing mix strategies in detail. And for the customers, you know, there are 4Cs. So the 4Ps become 4Cs for the customers, right? So the product become a customer value, price become cost for the customer, and place is a convenience, and promotion is communication, right? So these are the 4Cs in the customer's point of view. Right. So we started with the product, right? Product planning and development. So this is the product mix, right? So you know the product is something we produce in order to satisfy the customer's needs and wants. So we studied some of the classifications of product, right? So the first one is based on the tangibility, right? So we discussed these things last week. That's why I'm just summarizing, right? So the product based on the tangibility, we've classified product into two, that is goods and services. So what is a good and what is a service? What is a good? Yes, yes. This is the basic, you know this. Good is what? Yes, the tangible things, the physical products, we call them as the goods, right? Physically, you can touch it. Tangibility means whether you can touch it or not. Tangible means you can touch it. Intangible means you cannot touch it. So the goods are the tangible products. You can touch it. So the physical products, right? Your day-to-day groceries, whatever the product you purchase, tangible products you purchase, those are goods. Then the services means the intangible things like education, health, banking services, so that you don't touch it. So it's not a physical product, but you get a service there, right? So this is the basic classification, and then we are moving to the next classification. Yes, the services are the actions and activities. Very good. So if you cannot unmute and speak by yourself, like these two one to two students are putting some answers to the chat box. So at least put your answers into the chat box, right? So then the product classification is, we learn another classification that is based on the final consumer of the product, right? So this is based on the final consumer. Right. So we have two, that is consumer product, or we call B2C, business to consumer, and industrial product, B2B. Why can't you unmute and speak by yourself? No way to talk, means. But ඔයගලන්ට unmute කරලා කතා කරන option එක දීලා නැද්ද meeting එකේ? I don't think so. That's your problem. Right. So even you cannot talk, that's okay, Adishane. ඔයා මං කියන්නේ මේ unmute කරලා කතා කරන්න බැරි නම් answer එකක් හරි දාන්න කියලා කියන්නේ chat box එකට. Right? Okay. So that's okay. So the first classification is B2C, business to consumer, we call. This is the consumer product, and the industrial product B2B, business to business, right? So what is the difference in B2C and B2B? Who is the final consumer in a B2C? Any example?
Us, madam.
Then yeah, so if us means in what, yeah, then general consumers, individual consumers become the B2C consumers. Okay, retailer to consumer. In that means, if the final consumer is purchasing something for his personal consumption, we call that is a B2C product. Yes, as you mentioned, if you're purchasing something for your personal consumption, then that's a consumer product. The product become a B2C product. So if it is an B2B, business to business product or an industrial product, so what does that mean? B2B product එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද එතකොට?
Getting the raw material from a farm and making a product out of it.
Sorry, yeah. So if we have one more answer. Yeah, this is actually, yeah, your answer is correct. If some industry is purchasing a product, it's not for the personal consumption, but to continue that industry. So it may be an input for that industry. So as you mentioned, it may be an input for that farm, right? So it may be to use in that industry, or it may be an input for the further processing of that industry. So then it become an industrial product, B2B product. So the final consumer is not a personal consumer. The final consumer is another business. That's why we call it as business to business. Product එක යන්නේ එක business එකක ඉඳන් තව business එකකට, not for a personal consumer. The personal consumer කෙනෙක්ට නෙමෙයි product එක යන්නේ. Right? So this is the B2B product. Right? Okay. So then the next one is based on the shopping habits. We have convenience products. That means these you are purchasing, you're frequently purchasing products, not so much expensive. So you don't think much when you are purchasing this. So your purchasing decision is easy. So these are called as convenience products, right? So any examples for the convenience products? Yes, your personal belongings like your day-to-day groceries like things are convenience product. Then Shopping products means you're not frequently purchasing, you're less frequently purchasing, right? So you compare in about the quality of the product, the suitability, the price of the product, right? And it's not like the convenience product. You make some planning when you are going on shopping for these type of product. අර වගේ නිතර නිතර ගන්නෙ නැහැ. ඔයා ගනිද්දී price එක compare කරනවා, quality එක බලනවා. ඒ වගේම ඔයා plan කරලා තමයි ඒ වගේ product purchase කරන්නේ. නිතර නිතර ගන්නෙ නැති නිසා, right? So these are shopping products. Examples. What are the examples? Yes, furniture, clothes, electrical items, electronic items. These are the examples for the shopping products. Then the specialty products, right? So the specialty products means, so these products are having some unique characteristics and the brand identification. So that's why you purchase, because of the brand name you purchase. So once you purchase, you don't compare the brands between brands. So because of the brand you are purchasing, and these are usually high in price, right? So all the branded stuff, what we call maybe the Rolex, BMW, whatever the branded luxury items are coming under the specialty products, right? Then we have these unsold products. This one is not uh, frequently purchasing, right? So consumers do not know even these products are available in the market, right? So these type of products we call as unsold products, right? So this based on the consumer, these unsold products are changing, right? So not so much popular products, we call them as unsold products, right? Right. So with that, we are coming to today's part. For the unsold products, these are like examples are like now there are what you call the digitally available encyclopedias. You can purchase these encyclopedias. What do you mean by encyclopedias? Vishwakosha කියලා කියන්නේ. So these are not actually, the consumers even do not know these products are available in the market. So you can purchase like Britannica, like encyclopedias online. ඉස්සර නම් encyclopedia වල තිබ්බ printed version තාමත් bookshops වල එහෙම තියෙනවා. So ඒ වගේ ඊට පස්සේ DVD versions තිබ්බා. දැන් තියෙනවා soft copies online versions. ඒවා purchase කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒව එච්චර consumers අතර popular products නෙමෙයි. Right. ඊට පස්සේ for Sri Lanka some wealth ඔය අපේ තියෙන wealth planning කියලා ඔය scheme එකක් insurance වල insurance එකක් නෙමෙයි ඒක wealth plan එකක්. So it's like a pension plan for you. So these things are not much popular among the customers, consumers in the Sri Lankan market. So it would become an unsought product for the Sri Lankan customers. So like things are the examples for the unsought products. Okay. Right. So then we are going to discuss about the levels of a product, right? So please pay your attention and listen what is these levels of a product. So this is the whole slide I have. Make sure I slide එකකට දාලා තියෙන්නේ, but I will explain. Okay. So when we get a product, maybe a good, maybe a service, when we get a product, this single product, think about a single product, it has 5 levels. We can split this single product into 5 levels. So when you become a marketer, you have to address all these levels in a one product, right? Started with the first level to you have to go to the 5th level. ඕනම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් ගත්තොත් අපිට ඒක levels 5ක් අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ levels 5 complete කරාම. එතකොට ඔයා marketer කෙනෙක් විදිහට ඔයාට පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන first level එකේ ඉඳන් මේ fifth level එක වෙනකම්ම achieve කරන්න product එකක් ඇතුලේ. Right? So now I have one example. Now there's a customer in the market. He want to eat something. What does that customer want? He wants to eat something. So for he is hungry now, he wants to eat something. So the basic product customer want is something to eat, a meal, right? So this product, now what is the product? A meal. So when it comes to meal, we can split this meal. We can identify 5 levels of this meal, right? So the first one is the core benefit. The first level is the core benefit. පළවෙනි level එක තමයි core benefit. So this core benefit, this first level is the basic product, not just the service or not just the all the other fancy things included into this meal. The basic product we call as the core benefit. So this meal is the core benefit. අපි මේකෙදි සලකන්නේ ඒක දාලා තියෙන මොන වගේ භාෂණයකද ඒක හදලා තියෙන්නේ මොනවයින්ද ඒක මොනවද health conscious ද නැද්ද නෑ අපිට ඕන the basic product එක මොකද්ද මේ level එකේදී meal, right? So the basic level is meal. So what you have to do as a marketer is first you have to provide the basic product. Basic product එක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම identify කරලා ඒක හදලා ඉන්නවනේ ඔක්කොටම කලින්. දැන් customer ට ඕන මේ කන්න දෙයක් නම් ඔයාගේ restaurant එකේ හිතන්නකෝ restaurant එකක් කරන්න කියලා ඔයාගේ customer ට ඕන කන්න දෙයක්. ඔයා restaurant එකේ හරියට කෑම එක නැතුව අනිත් ඔක්කොම ලස්සන පුටු දාලා ලස්සන music දාලා decorate කරලා තිබ්බට වැඩක් තියද ඔයාගේ restaurant එකේ කෑම නැත්තම්, right? So that's what we call the first thing you have to fulfill is the basic level of the product. You should provide a meal, the core benefit. Okay. Now I will explain the second level, then you will understand how the level is improving one by one. Okay, now you have there's supply a meal for the customer. The core benefit, the basic product is there, right? So what does the customer wants is now you are leveling up into the next level. The next level is the generic product, right? So no, this is not just the meal, right? You are serving the meal on a plate or you are serving the meal on a tray, right? නිකම්ම කෑම එක නෙමෙයි ඔයා ඒක පැක් කරලා දෙනවා බොක්ස් එකක දාලා දෙනවා එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයා ඒක ඩයිනින් නම් ලස්සන ප්ලේට් එකක තියලා දෙනවා. So that is the general thing you can do with the product, right? So there is the basic product and you can upgrade the basic product into generic product by providing some general supportive things, right? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔයාට දෙන්න පුළුවන් supportive දේවල් ටික දීලා මේ product එක තව පොඩක් upgrade කරන්න. Right? Not very big things. You are providing the meal on a plate or you are providing the meal in a cardboard box. තේරුණාද මං කියන එක? නිකම්ම කෑම එක අපි ඒ කෑම එක නිකම්ම නෙමෙයි ඒක box එකක දාලා දෙනවා. ඒක plate එකක තියලා දෙනවා. So that is very general. ඕනම කඩේක දෙන general දේවල් ටික තමයි ඔය. main දේ තමයි basic product එක තමයි කෑම එකක් තියෙන්න ඕන. තේරුණාද? ඒ කෑම එක general කරනවා කියන්නේ අපි ඒක තව පොඩක් level up කරලා ඒක පිඟානක තියලා කෑම එක දෙනවා. මේ දෙකම අපි තාම ඉන්නේ basic level එකේ marketing වල. Did you understand? Did you understand or not? Okay. The others, did you understand? Yes or no? තව එක්කෙනෙක් මට chat box එකට දාන්න did you understand or not? Right, okay. So then, now you are just providing the general product, right? කෑම එකක් තියෙනවා the basic දේ restaurant එකකින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන basic දේ මොකද්ද කන්න. දැන් කෑම එක තියෙනවා. ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් restaurant එකෙන් මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒක චුට්ටක් upgrade කරලා පිඟාන එක තියලා හරි parcel කරලා හරි කෑම එක දෙනවා. හරිද? but customers ලා ඔය ඕකන විතරක් නෙමෙයි restaurant එකකින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. Do you agree with me? Now as a customer, if you are going to a restaurant to eat something, you are not just expecting these two levels. මේ levels දෙක විතරක් නෙමෙයි you are expecting. You are expecting something more than this, right? So what do you expect as customers? Right. So as customers, sometimes you may expecting something very hygienically produced product, right? So the restaurant is very hygiene. They are providing the very clean cutlery for you. They are providing very clean glasses of water for you, right? So the table is very neat without any the dust on the table, and there are no flies going here and there. So you are expecting hygienic restaurant. So this is the level we call the expected product. So expected product is what the customer is expecting from that particular product. මොනවා හරි product එකකින් customer බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන level එක තමයි expected product. So still in the core benefit and the general product, you are just providing the basic thing that a producer can produce. Producer කෙනෙක්ට දෙන්න පුළුවන් basic දේවල් ටික තමයි ඔයා core benefit and generic product කියන දෙකෙන් ලබා දෙන්නේ. හරිද? producer කෙනෙක්ට දෙන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් තමයි basic දේවල් ටික තමයි ඔයා core benefit එකක් සහ generic product එකක් කියන දේවල් වලින් ලබා දෙන්නේ. තේරුණාද? හැබැයි expected product කියන්නේ ඊට වඩා චුට්ටක් උඩට ගිහිල්ලා you are providing the expectations of the customer. So that is we call as expected product. The customer then එක තමයි, right? Customer expect කරන එක we call this as an expected product. Okay? So something that customer is expecting. Did you understand that level? දැන් ඔයා තා චුට්ටක් බේසික්ම ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක තා චුට්ටක් උඩට යනවා කස්ටමර් කැමති විදිහට කස්ටමර්ට ඕන දේවල් ටිකත් ඔයා දෙනවා. That is the expected product. ඔයා ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක තා චුට්ටක් level up කරනවා. Understood? Understood or not? Do you want me to explain or did you understand? Okay. Then, right. Now, you have the core benefit, the basic core product, right? Then you make it a generic product. As a producer, the general things you can produce. And then you are leveling up it to an expected product, right? You are leveling up it to an expected product, the things that customer is expecting from you. Then we have this augmented product. This augmented product is what the customer is not actually expecting, right? But you are providing these services, these other extra services or the extra products or all the other extra things in order to satisfy the customer as well as to attract the customer. මේවා ඇත්තටම කස්ටමර් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි ඔයා මොකද කරන්නේ? ඔයා දෙනවා මේවා කස්ටමර්ට. මොකද ඔයා දෙන්නේ? තව ටිකක් කස්ටමර්ව ඇට්‍රැක්ට් කරන්න, ඔයාගේ කම්පිටිටර්ට වඩා කස්ටමර් ඔයාට ඇට්‍රැක්ට් කරගන්න, කස්ටමර්ව සැටිස්ෆයි කරලා එයාව ඩිලයිට් කරන්න. ඔය වගේ දේවල් වලට ඔයා මේවා දෙනවා. Now this is not what the customer is expecting. So in this restaurant, what you can do is, then customer expect කරන්නේ නැහැ එක එක cuisines තියෙනවා. ශ්‍රී ලංකන්ද, තායිද, ඊට පස්සේ මොනවාද ඉන්ඩෝනේෂියන්ද ඔය වගේ එක එක cuisine තියෙනවා. කස්ටමර් එන්නේ මොනවා හරි කාලේ යන්න. එයාට ඕන මොනවා හරි කන්න. එයා ඇවිල්ලා බලද්දි මෙනු එකේ එක එක විදිහේ cuisines තියෙනවා. So that is an augmented product. Then again, you don't, the customer is not expecting having decorations or music inside the restaurant, but you provide it, right? Customer බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඇවිල්ලා ලස්සනට restaurant එක හදලා තියෙයි music දායි ඒවා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඔයා ඒ ටිකක් දෙනවා. And customer is not is coming to eat. You are providing free Wi-Fi in the restaurant. Now can you understand? එයා එන්නේ කාලා යන්න. එයා ඉල්ලන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි ඔයා කියන ඔයා ගහලා තියෙන restaurant එකේ free Wi-Fi available කියලා. Wi-Fi මේව එකත් එක්ක. So this is something you do to attract the customers more and more. Competitor වඩා ඔයාට customers attract කරනවා කරන දේවල් ටික තමයි තව චුට්ටක් දැන් තේරෙනවද ඔයාලට basic product එකේ ඉඳන් customer ට ඕන ටික දුන්නා තව චුට්ටක් level up කළා you made it to an augmented product, right? Now can you understand? You made it to an augmented product. Got it? Did you get the point? Now you have leveled it up to the augmented product. Is it clear to you? Did you understand? Did you understand the augmented product? Right. Then the final level. Then ඔයා දෙන්න තියෙන ඔක්කොම ටික දීලා තියෙනවා. ඔයාට basic product එක දුන්නා. ඊට පස්සේ customer expect කරන ටික දුන්නා. Customer expect කරන්නේ නැතුව වැඩිපුරත් එක්ක දුන්නා. Now again you have the potential to improve your product, right? So this level we call as potential product. Right? So this is the level you have not still achieved. මේ ඔයා achieve කරපු level එක නෙමෙයි. This is the level you have not still achieved, but you have the potential to achieve in the future. So you can upgrade, you can improve the product in the future. So this is the level what you can upgrade your product in the future, right? So maybe some technology can be incorporated to your product, right? Some other whatever the other amenities or other improvements can be done to your product. So this is what we call what except core product, other are services. Yes. Other than the core product, we are providing some services. Yes, we are doing some actually improvements to the product. Yes. So there may be some physical things or maybe some services. දෙකම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. core product එක අතෑරුණාම මෙතන තියෙන core product එක ඒක තමයි product එක. මෙතනින් එහාට අපි දෙන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය improvements product එකට. product එක improve කරනවා. ඒ product එක improve කරද්දී සමහර විට ඒවා physical improvements වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයා කිව්වා වගේ සමහර services දීලා ඒක improve කරා වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? So both are there. Did you understand? Is it clear to your question? Okay. Right. So the potential product is something you make, you upgrade, you improve your product in the future. ඉස්සරහට ඔයා ඒක improve කරන්න, upgrade කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන විදිහ තමයි potential product කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? So the technology can be enabled, right? Technology එකට add කරන්න පුළුවන් or any other improvements you can do. So in this product, you can sometimes add the technology එක add කළා then QR code එක දාලා scan කරාම menu එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ order කළා මේ web එකෙන් tables reserve කරන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාගේ restaurant එකට. එහෙම නැත්නම් web එකෙන් order කළා order එක ready වුණාට පස්සේ ඔයාට pick up කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔය වගේ ඉස්සරහට order කරන්න පුළුවන් potential products තමයි මේකෙදි future improvements තමයි potential product කියලා කියන්නේ. So mainly some technology adaptation for your product. Technology එක එහෙම use කරගෙන ආගේ product එක upgrade කරන්න පුළුවන්, ආගේ service එක upgrade කරන්න පුළුවන් විදි තමයි potential product කියලා කියන්නේ. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you the all 5 levels? Do you have any questions? Do you have anything to ask? Or do you want me to explain any level again? Or all the 5 levels, maybe any other levels? Any questions? Please ask. තේරුණාද? ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? Right. So if you don't have questions, there is an activity for you to do now. දැන් කරන්න මම දෙනවා විනාඩි 5ක් 10ක් 10ක් කොහොමද නැති වෙයි. Right. So I will give you a situation you have to develop. Now, as I have given in this example, I will give you the situation, the core product. So you have to develop the 5 levels. You have to mention the 5 levels, what you can do, right? Okay. So this is the situation, right? So a customer wants to purchase a full suit for a wedding. Wedding එකකට full suit එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ. So this is the situation. Now tell me from the core benefit, from the core product to the potential product, how you can level up the product. Understood my question? Right? A customer is looking for a full suit to purchase, to wear for a wedding, right? So what you can do is you have to develop from core benefit to the potential product. Now, actually, you know the core benefit or the core product is a suit, a full suit, right? So from the full suit to how you made it to a potential product, right? So you maybe have pens and pencils with you. So make it a note. I will name the index number. You have to tell the answers. Okay. Okay, I will give you 5 to 10 minutes so you can develop it. I will put the question into the chat box as well. If the question is not clear, you can ask. So this is the question. I have put it into the chat box. Have you done? Or do you want more time? In meantime, I don't need the answers from ChatGPT, right? Once you put the answers or once you tell the answer, I can understand it. Right, okay, shall we discuss? So I have got few answers to the chat box. 17. And 051. I need the answers as the levels. Okay, Adisha's answer is correct. Good. And 017, his answer is correct if you have done it by yourself. Mm. Okay, can I have some more answers? 053, can you explain your answer, please? 53. එම නම්බර් කිව්වට පස්සේ ලීව් වෙන්න එපා. Okay, there are two joining in the same device, 57 and 58. දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ අර කතාව වෙනවත් ඇතිනේ. Can you explain the answer? Please put to the chat box, or can you unmute yourself and explain the answer? Fifty-seven and 58. I'm asking from you. Right. So if we go like this, so if you're not answering, that's not for me, right? That's for you. I am okay. So if I go like this, so what's the core benefit here? So those who put the answers in the chat box, thank you. And yeah, the answers are good. Right? Okay. So the first one is the core benefit, the basic product, the basic thing we need from this product. What is the basic thing we need here? For the customer, what does he need? He need a full suit. That's the basic thing, right? So this is the full suit. He need a full suit to wear for a wedding. So what would be the generic product? Now, just not as giving full suit, what are the general thing, generic products? Yeah, maybe the generic product is a full suit you are giving within a casing. අර full suit දාලා තියෙන අර blazer cover එකක් වගේ cover එකකට දාලා තියෙන full suit එක. So that would be the generic product, right? Or the full suit with full suit in a new design is a generic product, right? අලුත් trending design එක full suit එකක් දෙනවා. Not just a full suit, a generic thing, a new full suit with a general new design, right? Trending design. Okay, so that's the basic thing that the producer can provide for the customer. So what would be the expected product? The customer expecting something more. Maybe the customer is expecting some variety of designs to select, right? So you give some variety of designs to select by the customer. ඔයාට තියෙන product එක දෙන්න නැතුව variety එකක් දෙනවා, designs කීපයක් දෙනවා customer ට select කරගන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් colors කිහිපයකින්, එහෙම නැත්නම් materials කිහිපයකින්, qualities කිහිපයකින්, prices කිහිපයකින් දෙනවා. So that would be the expected product. Then what would be the augmented product? Now, customer is not expecting, but you are providing. Maybe the dry cleaning service, right? customer ඉල්ලන්නේ full suit එකක් විතර ඔයා කියනවා නෑ මම dry clean කළාම දෙන්නම් මේක මම මේක press කරලා iron කළාම දෙන්නම්. So that's an augmented product. Sometimes you are providing something free like perfume. Yes, Adisha's answer is good. Perfume එකක් වගේ something free දෙනවා ඔයා full suit එකත් එක්ක. So that's an augmented product, right? So other than that, as the augmented product, yes, as Mahesha mentioned, the tailoring service, ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාට දැන් ready-made full suit එකේ ඔයාට කකුල් දෙක චුට්ටක් දිගයි. එතනම දෙනවා tailoring service එක adjust කරලා දෙන්න. Right? ඔයාගේ coat එකේ අත දිගයි. So the tailoring service. Right? So these are the augmented product. So what would be the potential product? You are making the online ordering system, right? You are making the customized system. ඔයාගාව තියෙන එක නෙමෙයි. ඔය customize කරන්න මේ option එක දෙනවා customer ට. ඊට පස්සේ not only the full suit, your store is containing the matching shoes, belts and all. The full suit එක විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඒකට matching shoes, belt ඔක්කොම ඔයාගේ shop එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් විදියට හදනවා. Right? So these are the potential product, right? So online booking දාලා එන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න, right? So these are the potential products, right? I have another three. And also, as the potential product, you are giving some after services like guarantees for the product. Product එකට මොන හරි guarantee එකක් දෙනවා මාස කිහිපයක් මෙච්චර මාස ගානකට තුත damage වුණොත් අපි එකකට එකක් replace කරනවා. So maybe the potential product, right? Okay, 40's answer is good. Right, good. Okay, right. So now you have the idea. Most of you have given the correct answer. Now you have the idea to level up the product. So why do we learn these levels of a product as marketers? I දැන් අපි මේ marketers ලා විදියට මේව ඉගෙන ගන්න marketing වල ඉගෙන ගන්න මේ levels of a product. So you should be able to satisfy the customer from the core benefit to the potential product. දැනට නිකන් core benefit එක විතරක් දීලා market එකේ ඔයාලට survive වෙන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා තමයි මේ levels පහම එක එක විදිහට ඔයාලට satisfy කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම කරොත් විතරයි ඔයාගේ product එක market එකේ sustain වෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා නිකන් මේ example එකේ බලනකොට නිකන් මොනවා හරි කන්න දුන්නා කියලා ඔයාලට restaurant එකක් විදිහට sustain වෙන්න බෑ. නිකන් ඒකේ කෑම එක parcel එකක් හරි පිගානකට හරි බෙදලා දුන්නා කියලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. That's why you have to upgrade your product level by level from first to the last. Right, so that is the potential product. Okay, so that is why we have to uh, uh, understand the levels of the product, and as marketers you should be able to satisfy from the core benefit to the potential product. Potential product එක identify කරන්න කියන්නේ future එකේදී ඔයාගේ product එක තව improve කරන්න පුළුවන් based on the potential product. Potential product එක base කරන් ඔයාට product එක improve කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So that is the potential product. Okay. Right. So then I'm going to give you an assignment based on this one. First of all, tell me how do you මං හිතුවා මේ පාර නම් මම මේ link දාලා assignment ගන්න නැහැ කියලා. මොකද agribusiness module එකේ මට හරියට කරදර වෙන්න උනා. ඔයාලගේ assignment marks finalize කරන්න සමහරු දාලා නැහැ, සමහරු හරි folder එකට දාලා නැහැ. මට ආයෙ coordinator contact කරන්න උනා. ඔයාලා usually කොහොමද assignment submit කරන්නේ online lectures වල? කාටද submit කරන්නේ? NIPM එකටද submit කරන්නේ? කොහොමද කරන්නේ ඔයාලා? To LMS. So who has the access to the LMS? The coordinator. And all right. So you can okay then submit the assignment to the LMS. Then I can get the set of assignments through the coordinator. So here is the assignment, right? So same as the activity you did in the class, the same as the example I gave you. So here's what you have to do. Imagine you are going to book a place to stay, your accommodation during your next vacation at Nuwara. So you're going on trip to Nuwara. Now you have to book a place to stay. That means your accommodation in Nuwara. So you may be booking a guest house, you may be booking a villa or a hotel or whatever. So explain the levels of product for the place you are going to stay. දැන් මේ ඔයා book කරන accommodation එකේ ඔයාගේ product එකේ levels ටික. දැන් එතකොට core benefit එක ඔයා දන්නවා ඔයාට need a place to stay. එතන ඉඳන් උඩට මේක basically මේක service එකක් නේ, accommodation එකක් දෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ service එක. So how you find out the levels of the product starting from the core benefit to the potential product, right? So this is the assignment. Make a note. So you have to submit to the LMS. Then I can get it through the coordinator. So when would be the deadline? දැන් මට deadline එක කියන්න බලා. Let me check. Today is 18. සතියක් කැරේද? Can you submit it by 25th? I didn't hear. What did you say?
Within
2 weeks? එච්චර ඕනද? Okay, 2 weeks means the 1st of September. So 1st of September would be your deadline, okay? So submit it by 1st of September. So if anyone who did not join to the lectures, please pass the message to the to submit the assignment. Right? Right. Please pass the message. Okay. Right. So then, still we are at the first stage of product, right? Product, the first mix, the first P of the marketing mix. So now you know about the product classification and you know about the levels of a product. And then we are going to discuss the stages of product development. What are the stages you have to pass? Okay, I have shared it to the coordinator today, so you will receive it. The lecture notes, the lecture slides, I have shared with the coordinator today, so you will receive them. Okay. Right. So, yeah, we are going to discuss the stages of the new product development. Now, you know, in marketing, you are providing goods and services. That means any kind of product to satisfy your customers. So that means if you are developing a new product, what are the stages you have to pass? So simply, if you are running a business, that means you are supplying some kind of product. මොන හරි බිස්නස් එකක් කරනවා කියලා කියනවා මොන හරි ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් කස්ටමර්ස්ලට දෙන එක ගුඩ් එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් සර්විස් එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඔයා අලුතෙන් ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් එකක් පටන් ගන්නවා කියන්නේ ඔයා හදන අලුත් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක්, right? If you are starting a new product, that means you are making a new product, right? So we can start it with the, right? So we can start it with the idea generation to the commercialization. දැන් ඔය අලුත් product එකක් හදද්දී ඔයාට pass කරගෙන යන්න ඕන stages කිහිපයක් තියෙනවා. So we call these as stages in new product development, right? Okay. Now you think you are going to start a new business, so you are going to start a new production. අලුත් business එකක් විදිහට ඔයා අලුත් product එකක් මොනවා හරි හදනවා කියලා දැන් හිතන්න. Right? So what you have to do first is you have to generate the ideas, right? So there's nothing. First thing is you have to generate some ideas, right? Or business එකක් හදන්න යනවා, or product එකක් හදන්න යනවා, ඔයා some ideas කීපයක් කරගන්න ඔයාගේ business එකේ ඔයා මොනවද හදන්න යන product එක. ඔයා එක කෑමක් හදනවද, cloth එකක් හදනවද, ඊට පස්සේ මොකක් හරි electronic device එකක් හදනවද, මොකක්ද ඔයා හදන්න යන product එක. So you are generating some ideas. So how can you generate the ideas? කොහොමද මේ ideas generate වෙන්නේ? දැන් නිකන් ඉබේම ideas generate වෙනවද? Yes, based on the customer's needs and wants, you can generate the ideas. You see an opportunity that customer is looking for some product, customer is having some need, but there is no product in the market. So based on the needs and wants of the customers, the ideas may be generated. How else? What else how can you generate the ideas other than the needs and wants? Yes, based on the competition. Okay, based on the competition in the market, the ideas can be generated. Yes. Product developed means, okay, yes, very good. Based on the weaknesses, loopholes in the available products, you can generate an idea to develop a new product. දැනට තියෙන products වල loopholes, mistakes, ඒවයි තියෙන troubles, ඒව ඔයා identify කරගත්තම you can generate ideas based on that. Good. Right. Okay. Other than that, right? So one thing is based on the customer's needs and wants, based on the weaknesses or troubles in the available products, and also based on your skills, knowledge, your background, the ideas can be generated. Maybe you have very good skills in the technical things, mechanical things. So based on that, your ideas can be generated. Based on your family background, based on your social cultural environment, the ideas may be generated. And you see some problem in the society. So as a solution for that, you generate some idea to develop a product. That's what basically mainly happen. මොන හරි දැනට market එකේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක්, දැනට society එකේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් දැකලා හිතනවා දැන් තියෙන waste මුකුත් dispose කරන්න විදියක් නැහැ. එතකොට ඔයා ඒ waste එකෙන් තව මොන හරි අලුත් product එකක් හදන්න idea එකක් වාට generate වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අන්න ඒ වගේ based on the problems in the society, right? And also, based on some mistakes happen, the ideas can be generated. ඔයාගේ තිබෙන වැරදීම් නිසා මොන හරි ideas generate වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒකෙන් අලුත් product එකක් at the end of the day, new product can be developed. Right, okay. Now you have generated some ideas. You're not coming up with one idea when you are going to do production, do a business. ඔයාලා නිකන් trip එකක් යන්න ගියත් ඔයාලා එක සැරේට එක තැනක් නෙමෙයිනේ තැන් කීපයක් select කරලානේ හොඳම තැන තෝරන්නේ trip එක යන්නේ. ඒ වගේ තමයි ideas එකක් නෙමෙයි generate වෙන්නේ ඔයා අලුත් product එකක් develop කරන්න ගියාම. So you may be coming up with different types of ideas, several ideas at this idea generation stage. Then what you have to do is you have to screen the idea. You are doing idea screening. That means what? So you analyze each and every idea in order to find out what is the best idea. Then what are ideas of screen coming? That means you analyze each and every idea. That means you analyze and you find the pros and cons, you find the benefits, you find the difficulties to produce that particular product. So you analyze each and every idea and you find out what is the best possible idea. Right? ඔය ideas ටික screen කරලා එකෙන් හොඳම එක තෝරගන්නවා at this stage of idea screening. Is it clear? You generate the ideas and you screen the ideas. Clear? Then what you are doing is the concept development and testing. Now you have the idea. As you have the idea, you just cannot make the product and put it into the market. මොනහරි idea එකක් ඔයා ආවා ඒකෙන් best option එක තෝරගත්ත කියලා එකපාරට product එක හදලා ඒක market එකට දාන්න බෑ. So what you are doing is you develop the concept and you do the testing. This is not the actual product. ඔයා මේ හදන්නේ actual product එක නෙමෙයි. ඔයා just make the concept එක හදන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ product එක කොහොමද හදන්නේ, මොනවද ගන්න inputs, හරිද මොනවද කොහොමද ඒක හදන්නේ. අන්න ඒක කළා ඔයා පොඩ්ඩක් test කරලා බලන්න. Sometimes you can develop a prototype here. What do you mean by a prototype? Not the actual product, a structure, a model. ඇත්තම product එක නෙමෙයි ඒකේ model එකක්. structure එකක් හදලා ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් test කරනවා. මේ product එක හරියට වැඩ කරනවද? Especially ඔයා මොන හරි electrical or mechanical ලොකු device එකක් apparatus එකක් හදනවා කියලා හිතන්නකෝ. එතකොට ඔයා දැනට තියෙන products වලින් පොඩි model එකක් හදලා බලනවා මේක හරියට වැඩ කරනවද කියලා. So that's the concept development and testing. Right? So then after do the testing, what's the importance of doing this concept development and testing? ඇයි මෙහෙම පොඩි එකක් concept එක හදලා prototype එකක් හදලා test කරන්න ඕනේ? Yes, you can get an idea, and if there are mistakes, if there are anything to improve, you can identify those things. If there are troubles or loopholes, you can identify, and then you can understand whether this is really applicable or this is appropriate or not to the market. පොඩි prototype එකක් හදලා එහෙම නැත්නම් concept එක හදලා ඒක චුට්ට test කරාම ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා මේක ඇත්තට market එකට ඕනද, මේක reality එකේ හදන්න පුළුවන් product එකක්ද නැත්ද, ඒ ටික understand කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So that's the level of concept development and testing. Then you're going to the marketing strategy. Right? Now you have the idea, then you have selected the best one, then you have to do the testing, right? Or then concept එක හදලා test කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Then you are developing the marketing strategies. Now you know this would be the product. Then ඔයා මේ loopholes identify කරලා then product එක finalize කරන්න පුළුවන් තත්ත්වයට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. මොකද product එක test කරලා තියෙනවා. Right? So මෙතන product testing වලදී සමහර වෙලාවට සමහර products වලට laboratory test එහෙම කරන්න වෙනවානේ. ඒවත් කරන්න වෙන්නේ at this third stage. Right? If you have to do some lab test, lab analysis, all these things you have to do at this third stage. Right? Then you are coming to this marketing strategy. Then in this marketing strategy, you are planning all the 4 P's. plan කරනවා කොහොමද product එක market කරන්නේ. So you have to plan all the 4 Ps. Now you know about the product. So if you have to plan about the branding, and you have to plan about the pricing, you have to plan about the placing, promotion, everything you have to plan under this marketing strategy stage. Clear? Is it clear to you up to now? From idea generation, idea screening, concept development and testing, and marketing strategy. Any questions? Others, any question? There's one answer in the chat box that it is clear. Any questions, others? Any questions? Okay, now you have developed the marketing strategy. You have planned how to do the production, how to do the placing, pricing, promotion, everything. Then you do the business analysis, right? So you are doing this for what? You are doing this new product is developing to sell, right? So as a business, so what is your expectation at the end of the day? It's a profit. So in this business analysis stage, you have to analyze how you are going to do the business from this product. That means how to price it, how to get the profit, and how the cost and benefit and everything related to a business, you have to analyze everything. Right? ඔයා මේක කරන්නේ profit එකක් බලාගෙන business එකක් කරන්න. එතකොට business එකක තියෙන all the parts. So as you have done the agribusiness management, you know how to plan a business. So starting up a business and getting the profit at the maybe at the end of a month and 2 months or half a year. So all the business activities should be planned at the business analysis stage. Now you have up to this business analysis stage, you have done all the planning work. May idea generation එකේ ඉඳන් business analysis වලට වෙනකන් එනකොට ඔයා ඔක්කොම planning වැඩ ටික දැන් කරලා ඉවරයි. Do you agree with me? You have done all the planning here, right? You have generated the idea, you have screened it, you have the concept now, you have planned the marketing, and you have planned the business. මෙතෙන්ට වෙනකම් planning වැඩ ටික ඉවරයි. Now what you have to do is you have to implement. Now what you are going to do is you develop the product. So here's the place you actually develop the product. Previously, you just did a concept development, maybe a prototype, maybe a concept, maybe a concept on the paper. So it's just a concept. So at this stage, at the product development stage, you are developing the product actually. මෙතෙන්දි තමයි ඔයා ඇත්තටම at the inputs පාවිච්චි කරලා ඇත්තටම product එක හදන්න. Now tell me, at this stage, are you going to produce a bulk of product? Now think you are going to make a bulb. මට මේ මෙතන bulb එකක් තියෙන නිසා මතක් වුණේ. You are making a then ඔයාගේ idea generation එක තමයි energy saving bulb එකක් හදන එක. මේ ඔක්කොම stages you are going through. So your business idea is making an energy saving bulb, right? So from idea generation, idea screening, concept development, marketing strategy, business analysis, you have passed all the stages regarding this bulb. The main stages ටික ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. Now you have come to the product development. Now are you going to develop now thousands of bulbs? Right? If you're targeting at the first batch or first batch එක විදිහට bulb 1000ක් හදලා market එකට දාන්න යනවා කියලා හිතුවොත් at this business analysis stage මෙතෙන්දී ඔයා analyze කරලා කියන business එකේ මුලින්ම bulb 1000ක් හදනවා කියලා. හැබැයි product development stage එකට ආවම ওই bulb 1000ම එකපාර හදලා market එකට දානවද? Do you do like that?
No.
Do you do like that? No. Why? Because you don't know whether you will be success in the market or not. So if you do not become success, if your product is not become success, if the customers are not accepting your product, your whole batch of bulb would be a waste. right? So therefore, what you are doing is you are making a small quantity of bulbs, maybe based on your business and based on your budget, maybe 100 bulbs, maybe 50 bulbs, and you are putting it to the market. So why you are putting this small quantity as a test marketing strategy? So you put it into the market and you test it in the market. So you test whether the customers are accepting, whether the customers are purchasing it, what would be the feedback of the customers, right? Whether your marketing strategies have been worked or promotion, pricing එක වැඩ කරලා තියනවද හරියට, product එක හොඳයිද, product එකේ defects මොනවද තියනවද? So you identify all these things at the test marketing stage. Okay. Then, based on the feedback of the test marketing stage, you can do the further improvements of your product. Then test marketing stage එකේ මොන හරි feedback ආවනම් prices change කරන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන්, product එකේ change එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, හරිද? සමහර වෙලාවට කට්ටිය ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන් මීට වඩා watt ගාන වැඩි bulb එකක් දෙන්න, මීට වඩා watt ගාන අඩු bulb එකක් දෙන්න. ඒ වගේ product changes ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන්. මේකේ සුදු පාට light එක තියෙන එක නෙමෙයි කහ පාට light එක දෙන්න. So based on the feedback, you can improve the product. Then only you make the whole batch, the whole bulk, and put it into the market. That stage we call the commercialization. So this is actually you put it and start the business practically. Commercialization start එකේදී තමයි product එක market එකට දාලා practically business එක පටන් ගන්න යන්නේ. So that stage we call it as the commercialization stage. Is it clear the stages to you? Is it clear all the stages to you? Okay. The others, do you have any questions? If you given a question in the examination to explain the stages of a new product development, can you explain? The others, do you have any question? No questions. Is the assignment clear to you now? Okay, so what we have to discuss next is the product life cycle, but I have discussed it at the agribusiness management module as well, right? And then we have the branding, and then we are going to pricing, right? අපිට තියෙනවා තව branding and product life cycle, ඊට පස්සේ අපි pricing start කරනවා. So as we have gone through so much during the levels of a product and also with the stages in new product development, I will do the product life cycle on next week, right? And yeah, so it's on next week, and please do the assignment and submit on time, right? So do you have any questions up to now regarding the module? The things we have discussed today? I'm not starting the product life cycle because there's also we have some levels නේ. දැන් මේකෙත් level 5ක් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. මේකෙත් level 8ක්ද කොහෙද තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අරකෙත් levels 5ක් තියෙනවා. So then all the things will be jumbled. ඒකයි මම පටන් ගන්න නැත්තේ. Otherwise we have time. පටන් ගන්නද? Right, okay. So if you don't have any more questions, I will wind up the session for today. And we'll meet with the product life cycle and the branding, and we'll start pricing as well on next week. Okay, then question. Yeah, you will receive the slides. Okay, right. Okay, then. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
Good night.